everybody. Welcome back to Two Exiles, One Portal. I am Mr. Coughy, joined by Casper. As always, how's it going, man?
Yo,
I did, I did well that one.
you did
Yeah,
well. You did well. I'm the one fucking up though.
and not really. I think we're doing fine.
I just can't seem to figure out the. Say something.
Something.
Okay, I ain't fucking up. Woo. Yeah, the OBS settings right now somehow, I guess the after the update, it's a little screwed up. So it's a little. I'm a little lazy to try to figure out what it is. Like so, excuse me. For that purpose. All right. What are we talking about today? What are we doing today? Oh yeah, update on Harvey.
Just an update on how we're doing.
Update on Harvey. We are up to how much divs you said we're up to?
Well, we were wow. Um, like 3 div in the small shit, and like 5 div in the fracturing stuff, and then just a raw div. So we're up like 10 div, and then I just spent like
Thing.
250
And then you
chaos
spent
right now.
another the fraction orb you spent.
Yeah, that I
So I'm trying to
also did that.
calculate whether or not we broke even so far. Because I've spent about. All right. So these
Actually,
big ones are three
if you look at
divs.
if you just look at guild stash right now, you'll
What's
notice we still have a full fracturing orb, two fracturing shards, 378 chaos, and one div, and that's after all the shit I've bought.
yeah? Okay.
So
Uh,
we're
three six
definitely up.
nine, 369, 11, and 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I got 16 worth of 16 divs worth of idols. Um, and then not to. So I'm thinking once we pass that threshold, then we break even on the idols, and after that, it's just pure profit. So we are kind of gingerly. I mean, we're now starting getting fracture drops. So, from our last recording, basically, as you can see, the recording, we've got the final two little things down here unlocked. So that allowed me to put faux joy, which then gives us the full 100% plus of all the Harbinger bosses. So now all of the things are Harbinger bosses. The only thing we do have to complete is the T17 map. We've tried like three of them, and each of them we get really crazy mods, and yeah, we're
Well,
not.
we don't get crazy mods. We die to the boss. The boss is always the thing because if
That
my
that
other character
we got
was
close to that
tank,
one boss, the Abomination boss, but he was rogued,
oh
like
yeah,
rogued.
he
Like,
was definitely what is that? Ghosted? Yeah,
he got rogued.
tormented spirited.
It was just like, yeah, it was a bit. Like we died like boss had like 10% left, and I couldn't do it by myself. Ran out of portals.
And my other character that is specialized at bosses can't really take a fucking punch to the chin. So
Yeah, it's amazing how like much damage they do, just raw damage. Oh, I should have moved. I should have moved.
that was
I took that to the chin. Should have moved.
well. What happened was is my link ended up having dying out because of the donut.
Oh,
Oh, I
the
opened it.
mana siphon.
Yeah.
Alright. So, for those of you watching it, yeah, it might be a little cancer. Not gonna lie. It's not the most eye candy of situations going on between the blues and the yellows. But this is probably gonna be right now. We're doing 21 Harbinger bosses. Um, a few things to know is that so there's two things you need to understand. One, you can keep doing the white maps. It's not really going to affect the drop rates of the Harbingers. However, we've switched over to yellow strand. Not specifically reason, no specific reason to do strand over anything else. It's just
I feel like you have to be more descriptive when you say yellow. You mean
oh
we are now running rares.
okay. T16 rare maps. Is that
Thank
specific
you.
enough? Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Oh, no
because
problem.
yellow just means tier 10.
Yeah. So and so we're doing yellows rares because it, everything else still drops. Everything else gets still gets affected by rarity and quantity. So to really get a little bit more oomph into the drop rates, and specifically because we're running beyond, um, it's just better to run it yellow. Now the problem with yellow and rares and eventually corrupted T 100 quants is that they become, or 8 mods, they become really dangerous, especially when you're doing this. As you can see right now, the screen was you know melting. I have faith, so I just keep pressing the button and move forward. But yeah, it could be sketchy a little bit. But yeah, so that's just a way to really continue the juicing. Once we get
You're
to T7,
skipping.
am I?
We're here.
Oh,
This
what the?
guy, and then
I don't see the. Sorry, I didn't see the white bubble.
yeah. Wow, crazy. Oh my god, the lag.
Okay, you seem fine.
Yeah, it took
Um,
me a second. There's just this big ass spike. Does that mean that we could do these legions? I wonder how that works. I
I
love not caring.
debated, about it, like trying to doing juiced, the ones that you can hit until you can't hit no more.
Yeah,
I've debated doing it just for like maybe do it for a recording, but even that, it's because the rate of attack that I do is just so high that it's like you're juicing them like permanently. Like it's just a constant stream of juicing. It just,
you
I
skipped.
don't know. Did I?
Yeah. Oh, we dropped a Valos. Valos.
Ah, you said I skipped, so I went back.
You did, yeah, but I came forward because I saw the star on the map. You know how it goes, man. Loot lust.
After this, I want to go back. Oh, there's two of them here. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, this build, this ascendancy works so well for this.
This another.
Actually, kind of silly.
Yeah, I mean the entry level for juicing right now is not. I don't want to say new play friendly. I don't. That's not an appropriate term. For casual gamer friendly, because casual gamer for me is more a person who can get to maps. There's a ritual here. I want to do it.
Oh,
If you get to maps, but then you're at that weird spot where it's like you don't know how to juice maps and you don't know how to do that. You can't get to that level because of your build or whatever.
oops.
Idols is not helpful to make that easier. Because like finding them is really hard. You can recombine them, but they're not necessarily more or less easier to find that way or make. You can't re-roll them, so you can't hope to do it that way. And to buy them, they're fucking expensive, especially the decent ones.
Well, yeah,
Um,
but if you have a knack for it, you can make a lot of money just fucking picking up the ones that you do find. You're finding almost at least one per map.
and that you gotta hope that some of the ones you find are worth a few discs. I think I've sold five so far out of a
Okay,
full fifth quad stash. I've sold five
right,
for about 112.
but that's the whole point, right? So I had, like I told you, I had like six tabs set up for this, where it was ascending price, and if it had a whole bunch of shit that like looked like it synergized or a mod that paired on the Atlas tree, fucking put that shit for a div. If it wasn't, then why am I gonna do that? You're listing fucking the random rare that you found on the chest for like a random chest piece that you found on the fucking ground for a div. It doesn't work.
True,
Like
but then I
you
don't
have
have
to
to look at the
properly price it.
mods. I don't look at
Right, but
mods.
well then don't complain when you don't sell nothing because you're not proper play you're not,
Don't,
pricing the damn thing.
but don't yell at me. All
I'm
right.
not yelling. I'm
I don't
being
got the
stern.
time to be looking at fucking 1,000 idols. I'm like, this should be sold for 30 minutes.
Bro, you sir know how to read.
I
And you
do
know how to
I
read
like,
quick.
how much I struggle, bro. Like it's like that's fucking like I know kinda how to read.
But just look for common words. If you
Like
see
reading
a
these
thing that has five syndicate thing on it, hey, it might be worth a
like
div.
you
Like
see how long I take to read the fucking the altars. I'm really like I'm like I don't know what I'm reading. Okay, go to the top. And then I
you got to
choose
start
some fucked
looking
up
for
stat.
keywords. Nah, dude, you got to start looking for keywords, bro.
Yeah. Well, it's like my education all over again. Sound it out.
Just
Sound it out.
sound it out. I
Uh,
don't know. Oh shit! What was the button I pressed? That one.
so,
Dun,
but
dun.
yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. What are we farming for? Right now, we are just incrementally improving our builds so we can then move towards either ambush or ambush is strong boxes, by the way, or something more lucrative. But those are the more lucrative, but they're very much more expensive to get the idols and all that stuff. So, and then the
Boo.
what's that? Vados?
Boo.
Uh, snake bite. Mm.
Yeah. Boo.
Yeah.
For a bad foil. Never good. Man, one of these days, man. Well, wait, we've had gotten the one for the mage, but we sold that for a shit ton of money. So but that
Mm,
was like 2 or 3 leagues ago.
got the same one twice.
But
Alright.
I've,
Shit.
we've made some good updates to the builds.
Yeah, that's kind
I'm
of
now
where we're at right now.
running I'm now running 13 auras, 17 when everything is up.
In three
Uh,
days, right? That's the good. Was that the
d-
amount of time?
2 days.
When was it functional though?
Uh, day. Well,
When did we run the
technically,
first map?
if we go based on like playtime before day one.
Oh, so you're looking at the actual playtime?
Let's see.
Like, yeah, you could probably go. I think that's more, maybe more accurate.
So this is 20 hours.
Okay. Fracturing
Oh,
orbs.
fracturing shards.
Yay! And that's the big money maker right there, guys. The
Yes,
fracturing. But
sir.
but you can't just
For fucking fuck's sake, I forgot to activate my flask again. This is gonna kill me for the rest of the time that I play this video game. I swear. God damn it.
go to skating.
And I can't set it to the other one because then it'll have like random ass downtime. I have to set it to reuse. So that
Like
means like when I
reuse at the
go
end.
into the map, yeah. So when I go into a map, I have to use it, and if I forget, like I get a little excited, and
Why
go
don't
get
you
some
use it
loot
when it's full?
because then it has weird downtimes.
Oh.
Trust me, I've done this whole like, is it better to have it used on when full or blah 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 blah?
Bro, just
Is
buy a
it?
mage blood already. Jesus Christ.
You know what? Farm me a mage then. Jesus Christ, how slow are you? Look how long he's taking, fam. Look how hard it's taking him to kill this
Hey
stuff.
man,
He's
I've
got an
killed them
Orb on next to
as fast as they summon them.
him.
And I
I don't
reduced
know.
their cooldown rate to like 200%. I had three items that maybe I need to upgrade a little more. And then they would just like instant summon 80 things at once. But uh, yeah, I'm trying to. So there's lots of rooms to upgrade this to make it more
I don't think
efficient,
we
faster.
need that though. Well,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
I
true.
just
It's
no, I just
probably
whatever I pick up. I don't buy them. No, at this point I'm not buying. Because they go for like a div or two. When you start looking at those mid-maxing numbers, like the difference between
Mhm.
21 and 25%,
Right,
like
right.
yeah, it's just get a little ridiculous at that point. But if I find them, I'm like, oh, I plug it in and then keep moving.
Yep, it's a good idea. But yeah, this didn't take too long to get rolling. It was a pain in the dick. Uh,
The level.
it's well, the leveling wasn't bad because of you. Thank you. Uh, it would have gotten pretty slow, and I would have had to spend more money on the build. Like, it
Like
just needed it.
running this, like the experience you get from this is ridiculous.
Yeah, that is also true. Oh yeah, level 94. Like, this is ridiculously fast. My main character isn't fucking level 94. Well, no, it is level 94, but it's like less experience than this one has now,
Watch
just
out.
because of how fast we've been doing this shit.
Yeah, I'm about to hit level 97 right now. Maybe by the end of this map or next map.
And not to mention, like the same night that you gave me like the few divs to try to get it going,
A
I ended up
few divs. I gave you 5 divs.
five
Don't
views,
just,
same shit.
don't just
It's the
fucking,
same shit.
don't just downplay. I was like, take this bitch.
Well,
Buy
if
yourself
you
something
want to be
nice.
honest, you gave if you're honest, you've given me 10. So
I take care of my
plus
hoes, all
more. So
right?
like 13 or 14 now. Yeah, you've given me a lot of fucking divs. But that particular night that you gave me
I,
the second set of
I,
divs,
I
I
will
had
say,
the build running.
I will say, this is probably my luckiest league, like hands down. The amount of cash that's gone through my hands, probably the most I've ever had. Because I've given you at a lot of different junctures. I've given you like a few divs, and it hasn't really stopped me from progressing. Like
Yeah,
like in other leagues where I've really fucking struggled to build like currency and stuff like that. Like I've been hashtag blessed.
bliss.
And I guess for players and stuff like that, sometimes that's really frustrating because you can have a really good build or you could like your build, but you're not really getting lucky with drops, and it's like just feels bad, and like you play for 2 3 hours, you don't get nothing. I get it, I get it. Sometimes all you need is a little lucky break, a little good RNG, and then everything is off to the two pivotal points that really helped me was I found two divs in a map that allowed me to really boost my I was in yellow maps at the time, and I was having had a long had a bad time trying to get to red maps because of map drops and all that shit. But the two divs helped me really like push it to the next level, that and then after that the next pivot was the mirror shard I found. That really just now like enabled all of this farming because
It's always
it's
something. It's always something like that where you get a little bit richer, you get a nice little improvement, you start farming a little harder, and then bam, it's just like, hey, we've been watching.
yeah,
Have a cookie.
yeah, it does. I ain't gonna lie, it does feel that way. It feels like someone's looking at you like, not yet,
Have a cookie.
not yet, not yet. And right about that, yeah, fuck this game. I'm gonna fucking go play. Poop! Right there. It's
Yep.
like, we got him for another week. Yeah.
Here you go. Easy. Boost them numbers.
So it does feel that way a little bit. I I think as far as how much longer I don't know. I think for another April to April doesn't feel bad. I can't help but think about the fact that would leagues feel better if they were only 2 months long, or
Mm,
would that mean not be
I
enough time?
I feel like I like our typical schedule.
Which is like roughly 3 months.
Yeah. I feel like that was enough time for me to play, get a good feel for what we're playing, get as far as we can get, and then take a palate cleanser.
Mm.
And then they're like,
I mean, this,
well,
yeah.
we're
I
gonna put
mean,
it
that would
PoE
put a lot.
two.
That would put a lot of pressure on devs to like every 2 months to
It would. It's removing a third of their time. Like that's the right now. Well, not even right now because they broke their cycle, but their dev cycle has been a
Our
crazily interesting
devs are
whirlwind
pregnant.
machine.
That's what
Like,
it
but it's
is,
interesting.
guys. That's what it is. That's why they.
I don't get it.
Oh,
I don't get it.
when a woman's cycle gets broken, it's like it means that she's pregnant or something. I don't know
This
my
is,
anatomy,
doesn't.
but something like that. Something
I,
like that. That's how I found out
I
my wife was pregnant. She was like, my cycle's off. I was like, oh shit. Do we need to test? And she
huh.
was. So I'm not an expert.
Well,
I'm just saying that that's how it was told
interesting
to me.
interesting glimpse into Casper's fucking world. Just
um.
throw that out there. That exists, and if
Hey,
that's your
this
problem,
guy's not that.
someone breaks the cycle that way. Like, keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, man. Like there might be some devs that having babies. That's probably what it is. They're making all that microtransaction money. Like, bro, we
Nah,
can nut in
it's
some
PoE
women.
two. It's PoE two, bro. They were like, that's what broke the cycle. We can
Oh, June.
jokes and all that shit aside. I don't want to place blame on anything but what the fuck it is actually is.
I mean, is it? I mean, PO2 is an inanimate object. You know what I mean? Like,
But it's their baby. They fucking went and spent all this time on it. Da 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 da. Fuck, it takes time from our shit.
Tony,
Yeah, da da da. Yeah,
it's
I don't
it's
feel like
one
fucking going.
one person
You know
making
what
the
the fuck I mean.
decisions. It's
You
one
know what the fuck
person.
I mean.
No,
I don't care. You know. Well, you know what I mean. That's what I'm saying. You know what the fuck I'm saying.
what's going on? Everything's disappearing. You seeing this, guys? I can't see shit. Oh gosh.
Yeah,
Just pick up
that
some
was
skulls.
that was interesting. It's funny how like my graphics card was basically like, I'm just gonna stop rendering shit, but you can still have frames. Like,
It's like priority, bitch. Pick one. You only get
and it's
one for the
like
pyramid.
I used to wonder like why is my shit crashing
And
all
this
the
is
time?
this is
Well,
veil haste that's causing this.
actually, it's not.
It has to be.
No, it isn't. It's when you
Onslaught?
get glacial caged.
Oh.
It starts fucking with the what's it called? Uh, like your thing's pathing.
Oh.
Like
That does
here, I'll
make
pop file
sense.
haste now.
Okay, yeah, you're right. It's this glacial cage. We gotta backtrack after this mob. There's a little
Okay,
little indentation down there. I think it's a little path. Do, 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 do.
bro. The amount of fucking.
Oh, shit. Never mind.
You
Mobby.
think I didn't look back there?
I didn't. So
Mm,
Grand Elrich.
come back. There you are. Set of little dudes right there.
Ah, ritual. Mm, 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 mm.
But at this point, it's just like all I'm doing is trusting the math of the game, right?
I mean, that's like 30% what the game is.
No,
You died?
no, it was the donut. He was trying to take away my mana. I failed it. I'm stuck.
I'm not stuck.
I'm just gonna pop everything and just kind of.
Brute force.
Yep. Hey, I don't have very good frame rate. Can you just start removing some of these monsters? No.
I'm in the process.
Okay, just making sure.
I mean, just keep moving forward so like we generate even more.
Nah, man. Eventually,
Like
it'll stabilize.
the linear. I don't know if this is better than Dunes. I feel like for my build, Dunes is probably better, but the linear,
It makes
uh,
it help. Wait, yeah.
it
It makes it easier
makes
to loot.
yeah, it makes it easy to loot, and does at least it just makes it easier than running around like trying to figure out where's that last mob. I felt that like that was happening a little too often. It was a little. No. See, take a little bit to read. Pop, 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 pop. Oh. All right.
Ding.
So that's like two maps, guys. As you can see, each map takes about 3 to 4 minutes, maybe five, depending on how fast we loot. Um, is this baby base? Is this the best way to loot? Maybe we should loot on the way. It doesn't fucking matter, but you know.
I don't trust myself to not click shit. I don't want to click. If we're doing that, I'm gonna open this.
Oh, okay. Um, nah, you're right.
Ow.
You're right. Sometimes it's better not to worry about all. Like you pick up the important shit just in case you get disconnected, and then all the
And from there, it's just like whatever. Just fucking push through all the mobs, and then we have a nice little come down. If I could get to just go back and loot shit. Actually, get to see what dropped.
hmm.
Make sure you get all
Increased
your
damage
gold.
against chilled enemies, 40%.
Yo, that's something.
What?
Yeah. You didn't know that. You didn't know that stat existed.
Look at this. Can I post this? All right. Look at them.
I think I'm pretty sure my penance brand is using a ring similar to that.
Look at that. How? I mean, gloves.
Well, you didn't.
I
It's on
put
a.
it's on local. By me.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh
there's two dead
shit.
stats, but oh wait, in trouble?
I can't. I don't know why I didn't see local. Yeah, I don't see it in local.
Let me see if I put
There's
some.
also more stuff that way.
Party. Let me just link this and we can go kill it. Boot, boot, boot.
Oh yeah. Yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So the thing isn't even that. To me, it's the combo here. That's fucking two divs, three,
Ritual. I popped a ritual.
nine, maybe, bro. Those are worth a lot. That's like maybe 10, 12 divs. God damn it.
Did he die?
Flask. Flask, yeah.
Uh,
Some like it's always the one damage from from some asshole that has like plus 2% fucking chaos damage on shit. Kill this guy.
what guy?
Awesome. That guy.
I can't see nothing past the loot.
There's one monster around. I don't know where he's at, and I'm fucking not wanting to get blitzed.
I'm just trying to pick up these stacks of garbage goodies.
The most annoying fucking thing in the world is coruscating elixir.
I'm sure there's more annoying shit.
Olroths, maybe?
Alright, let me just get those gloves.
Yeah, list them for 10
And then, let me see what else. Regen life. Oh, a T1 regen life. Fractured.
on what? Oh, yeah,
On a
yeah,
necro
on what?
helmet.
Uh, it
Not the
might
best
sell.
space, but
Let's see. There's none like it. Take off the base. Nope. Let's see if 100. Like 150C, maybe 70, maybe 100C. I don't know, something like that. Under a div.
ba, 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 ba. Sure, take that map. Alright. Alright, so that's pretty much it, guys. Everything else is gonna be kind of boring now from now on. I don't want to bore you to death.
This
Um,
Tempest Scratch Demon's Horn was something you missed. That's a div.
I don't think I can afford it.
You can. It's 266.
Really? I have one.
Yeah. You had 300. You
No.
had 300 little money.
Can I?
That's a it's a tier 3 cold with a 99% spell crit chance and a 20% chance to freeze with some mana on it. And I'm pretty sure it
You
has
said
an
the gold horn?
open.
Which one?
No,
What?
the Temper Scratch Demon's Horn.
Uh, oh, the crit chance. I didn't see that.
Yeah, man. It's like you missed that. It's like a straight up div probably. And it has an open modifier. Pretty good. It's not the best. It's definitely not like an end game fucking item, but it's someone's fucking like mapping fucking wand,
Well,
definitely.
you have a little more knowledge when it comes to like pricing some of this garbage.
That's true. Spell crit is pretty important. I've had too many builds that relied on it, so it's just kind of like something like I said before, like keywords, man. Like you get certain things that usually gives you a dopamine hit. Divine is usually one of those. So when I'm looking over altars when I'm fucking mapping alone, like that's all I'm really looking for. I'm looking for divine and chaos. It's like shit. I still remember when like I didn't know
Ooh.
what divines were, bro. Like fuck. It's crazy.
Say, what is the end game? I need. Damn, I have this level and I don't know where to put it. I need to get my I need to spend to get my cluster jewel.
We have 517 chaos. One
Yeah, but
div.
that would
Each
just like
Mason.
derail our mapping right now. I have to like
Oh,
stop and do
I'm
that.
not saying no, no, no. I'm not stopping. I'm just like looking, remarking. What were you
Oh,
saying? I'm sorry,
I was gonna do my
Kingy.
my boat. I'm on a boat. Oh, a div! Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Give me that div.
He's on a boat. He got a boat. He got a boat.
And five chaos. Give me that too. But yeah, guys. Like and subscribe. I mean, if you haven't liked and you haven't subscribed,
Yeah, press a button. Holy
that's
shit.
that's kind of mean. You lurking and shit. You know what I mean? It's not cool. Um,
You're allowed to lurk. If you want to lurk, go ahead. But just know that like you pressing that little button would just mean the world to us.
it really does. It really does. And for those of you who drop nice little comments and it makes us smile and giggle like, oh my god. At least it makes me smile and giggle because I'm the one reading them. Um,
Tee hee.
Thank you so much for supporting us. Thank you so much for sticking around. Apologize for the fucked up upload schedule. Internet issues and upload issues and 80 gigs worth of videos. Um, Really kind of makes me think like, man, I'm like, if we become like super popular and we have to like do this on a regular, like, I'm gonna need like, I'm gonna need like a satellite in the back of my house to just upload these videos because I don't know how other people are doing it. I don't know how like some of these actually YouTubers do it. I can understand why they start getting like actual like studios with like
Yeah.
T1 Roadrunner infrastructure. Cause man, like and I'm only uploading 1080. Like if you start going to like 4K uploads just for the sake of eye candy, like Jesus Christ, I can't imagine how much the upload time that is. So I mean you could probably solve this by we just go stretch, and you have to do that, but eh, you know
Yeah. Never
it's
know.
fun to structure our conversations and kind of like have meaningful thoughts about them, kind of like how YouTubers do. But more in depth or less in depth. Because no one wants to watch a 3 hour episode about us talking about Obama. Even though, ironically, that episode did really well.
Our Obama episode, really?
Yeah, it, it did it did better than I thought it was gonna make, honestly. Because I'm like, who the hell is gonna watch 3 hours of us saying, just
Play
run Obama,
Obama.
bro?
Just play Obama. There's no reason not to. And you
uh,
know what? To be fair, I think I was right. I just swamped because I didn't want to start pushing into that kind of what's it called, and I just wanted to do a bosser that was a lot easier to play, so I just went penance brand. Bomba would have worked, but it was gonna require me to start like crafting shit. I was just like, I don't feel like doing it. I'm playing Delta Force on the side.
I'm only playing because I have to. I'm being forced. I'm being judged. I'm being coerced.
It's not even that. It's just like it took probably until we kind of got back into it before I even started like having a real interest in the league, in PoE 1 again. No new content really just fuck makes me want to play. I don't want to play.
Yeah, I mean, the new content also digs into. Let me turn off the video so it doesn't. The sizes upload doesn't get crazy, and you guys are just looking at my wonderful UI. Um, uh, the the exploration aspect of new leagues is very important to keep the interest, a long-term interest of players. And I think we're no different with that. Like trying to figure out the mechanics, trying to figure out like how to navigate your current build. I think for players of our I don't want to give us too much credit here. Um, what's the word? Like caliber, like
Yeah.
like experience. The difference between us playing 2 or 3 months and 1 week is that level of difficulty, trying to figure out certain things, how to navigate our builds into that, and trying to see how far we can get into that league content itself. Other than other players that play the same content every league, I don't
Like you, the
I
dude that only delves.
yeah, I don't know how you can. I Delve hasn't changed in ages. So it's not like you're running into higher levels of difficulty when it comes to navigating, and at a certain point, you kind of just master the know-how on how to
Delve.
navigate.
You
Um,
just solve it. You solve it. You're doing it out of muscle memory. But hey,
yeah.
like if that's what floats your boat, hey, continue floating that boat.
And no, I can understand the level of comfort that comes with it, but it's not me, man. I can't. Like the monotony of it, it kind of gets to me. But but yeah, I think that the the ascendancies are at least a good toss up for us to really just push it to the next level. I feel like if I've had, you know, if I didn't have a full time job and I was just doing this, we'd be mirror tier by now.
Easily.
But like, it's not as hard. It's not as hard as you think it is. The only thing, and we say this, I think a lot of times in the episodes, but like time, man, just standing here, just running maps for 2, 3, 4 hours is all you really need. The difference between you and a streamer is that it's not that they're better
They
than
have
you.
infinite time.
Like they
No,
literally
not
get
in.
paid for doing that. Like so, don't think yourself as to being less or more than some of these streamers. Um, if you do your hashtag play, not hashtag forward
Slash played.
slash yeah slash played, and you see the how much hours. Oh gosh,
Did I
fucking
just crash? I crashed.
yeah, you
Careful.
crush. Yeah, let me back off. If you look at the amount of hours you've actually played your characters and you compare that to a streamer, it's a fucking just like you're you maybe get 10 hours while a streamer maybe has 100 hours played in that character, if that. And that is a big difference when it comes to drops, farming, accumulating. Like when you look at one of the streamers, their stash tab, they're like, how the hell this motherfucker got like 1,000 alts day one? And the difference is that they've played twice, maybe 3 times as long as you. It's only been 24 hours, but they've actually played the whole 20 hours. Don't ask me
Damn.
how they got the energy for that shit. Don't ask me how they can stay focused. But I'm sure they down.
Sometimes it's just turning off your brain and going, bro. And by the end of it, you're just like fucked.
Like I'm sure they do a lot of coffee, a lot of 5 hour days. They, you know what I mean? Those energy drinks. Something star dropped over there. Ambush or containment. That's the expensive carrot. Scarab.
Yeah, I think it is.
Uh,
Damn, too bad we turned off the video on that.
well,
They
they can.
would have seen it.
They heard me say it.
They heard me say it, but now they think we're lying. No proof, demand proof,
All right,
everyone.
drop
Oh
it. Wait,
shit.
wait, drop it back. Nah, nah, I'm kidding. I'm
Drop
kidding.
it back. They bought it off the auction house with their 500 chaos to do that. These guys are
We're
fakers.
fluffing. We're padding our numbers.
Oh
We're,
shit, I accidentally portal. Don't click it.
we're padding our drop numbers. Nah, I mean, I'm sure there's a streamer out there, not pointing fingers, that probably does that. Like they might buy like a bunch of currency and be like, all right, look how
Or
good.
like people who screenshot on Discord.
Oh yeah, that's too. Like they maybe does that exist? You think like people streamers who
Of
like
course.
buy who buy
Buy an item, drop
currencies?
it in a
No, they
map.
buy currencies with cash
Right.
and then use that as a way of like, oh, T17 map.
Getting strong.
Yeah. Oh, another
And
T17
then
map.
being like, nice. That's actually
That's 90
rare.
chaos each.
Bro, that is so rare to happen to have two of those drops in one map. There's so who
Like that's not
was
even a
someone was telling me.
not even a fracture and orb for that, but that the fact that we got two of those that alone is like way successful map right now.
It's just like incredibly rare for that to happen. That I can't remember who it was that was like, it's basically the same as almost like dropping a mirror, and I was like, what? No way.
Wow.
They were. I can't remember who it was that was saying that, or if it's actually true. I don't know. Like I never
Their
ran
drop rates
the
are pretty
numbers.
low. Their,
Their drop rates are fucking hella low. But what happens is their drop rate after every one you do drop
it,
goes down.
oh, and I feel like we
So
always get
dropping,
Fortress too.
yeah. But it's literally the fact that two of them drop like back to back like that. That's
Because as
like
soon as we get
fucking
a Abomination,
incredibly
I'm
lucky.
gonna try it again. But Fortress is like that dude is beefy. I don't know if we could do that one. At least my
I
damage is
what
not good enough.
I just don't have the his fight requires you to move around quite a fucking bit because of his stupid red fucking. I don't even know what the fuck damage that does. I
It's the
could look it up.
laser, and then he has the slam, which is like a big ball area, but you can't really tell where it is. It's just a big ball. So he has those
It's
two
like
big
it
haymakers.
starts and it fucking opens up like real quick and then you're just gone. It's just like fuck. I miss the days where I had a build that could just like two shot him.
That was your minor, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Hex
just
blast.
like yeah, it's like hi, bye. Shit, even my fucking what was that? What was I playing? Frost Totem, my Frost Spear or Ice Spear totems. That build was fucking crazy too. Oops,
We could. No, I mean, you wanna do it?
what happened? Go ahead, yeah. I have the flash charges.
No, I was just not gonna attack anything. That should pass. Oh gosh, freezing. Hit it with another one.
Another one.
Boop, 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 boop. I mean, besides experience, the drops, uh, the fucking gold, it's pretty worth it.
Gold is great.
At least allows you to keep up
Damn it,
your
we skipped another one of these fucking
wildwoods.
wildwoods.
I saw it. I just thought you didn't want to do it.
No, I want to do those. I'm
Okay,
strong now.
okay,
Like
all
all my
right.
shit's leveled and stuff. Yeah, I want to do those.
Yeah,
That's the second one I've noticed.
I
After the end of we come back.
yeah,
Ooh, 1.3 div on this fucking scarab.
uh, evasion hybrid roll. That's fractured. Met myself for a little bit. All right, 40 minutes in. I'm gonna really cut it here.
Yep. Yep.
Thank
Y'all
you
have
so
a good night.
much. If you have any suggestions for us to run, anything you want us to focus on, right now we're gonna keep doing this, making some cash, and then maybe move on to a different strategy by next week, or maybe a week or two from now, depending on how much money we can bank. And then go from there. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you on the other side, I guess.
Good night.
Have a good one.